Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having the most incredible day. If this is your first time on my channel, my name is Sebastian and I welcome you guys with open arms. I do pop culture videos every single day, so if you're looking for the latest in reality TV, influencer tea, pop culture, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We are like 200 away from 31K. I would be so incredibly grateful if you joined along in that journey. I feel like I just had cauliflower pizza and I feel like I have like pizza all over. Anyways, we need to talk. We need to talk about Gabbie Hanna, okay, girl? Let's just get it straight, all right? Don't mind me, our special guest. We need to talk because Gabbie Hanna returned today on TikTok after about 3 days absence, right? So no one heard from her. I actually made a video and I was like, you know, I hope that she's getting help. I hope that she is good. I hope that everything is great, blah, blah, blah. Well, she came back. And she did a couple of things that were like, girl, what? One of the first things she did was promote her album, Trauma Queen, that came out July 22nd, 2022. So she promoted answering a fan's question. Okay, girl. So listen, I'm going to read you guys the question and then we're going to hear what she responded, okay? So give me a sec. Let this load up. In the meantime, how are you? How's life? How's your mom? How's your dad? How's your boyfriend? How's your girlfriend? How's your online dating friend? I hope everything is good. Okay, so the comment that people are saying that in fact is not a comment and she made it up says, can you talk a little bit about your album? The vocals on the first few songs are very powerful, almost like a metal scream. So this was her like first TikTok back, okay? And people were like, girl, wait, what? Now, you guys have to understand something, that when all of this was going on, a lot of people thought that this was a troll, that this was a way for her to promote her album, her music, or that she had something coming out. So a lot of people were like, is this a troll? Is this not a troll? After making about 300 videos and then the strangers and then getting handcuffed and all of these things, a lot of people, including myself, were very worried about her and concerned. And we were all like kind of getting together, coming together and trying to see how we can help Gabbie Hanna, which was a beautiful thing because you have to understand that even people that did not like her were wishing her well. And you often don't see that on the internet because once you're canceled, once people choose and they decide they don't like you, you're done. You know what I mean? So I thought it was a very beautiful thing to see. And I didn't want to believe that it was trolling because I was like, we live in 2022 where so many of us are having such difficulty in the mental health department that a lot of these kind of outbursts and things thrown in our faces can be triggers, right? Now, I believe that if you're going through something, it's great to talk about it. It's great to reach out to somebody. But the way that Gabbie Hanna did it, of course, if you're going through an episode, you really don't have any power over it. And that I understand because been there, done that, speaking from experience. But because now she is come back and promoting her album, there's a lot more theories. So in this video, guys, she just talks about her album. So we're gonna move on from that. So I'm gonna play for you guys some of the audio of what she said.
Reality of my existence and my career, and I've long since just kind of accepted it, which is why I just do whatever the fuck I want, and it's fine as long as people aren't like busting in my house and fucking threatening me. Years ago, I was assaulted at a party, and instead of that person being held accountable, I filed a police report. Nothing was done. The entire internet, almost pretty much everyone except for a couple people, were on his side. I was victim shamed and bullied, and I had human beings coming up to me, coming to my book tours, coming up to me while I'm shopping, harassing me, following me, making fun of my nose, making fun of my voice, demeaning me in public. Like I'm 5'5", I'm small, and fucking tall ass men following me around, making fun of me. And ever since then, it's just been one thing after another, and the tabloids of the internet have done everything in their power to just make me a fucking crazy, hysterical woman. So now nobody pays attention to me unless I'm a crazy, hysterical woman. So I'm a crazy, hysterical woman, fine. I'm gonna channel that into something that actually matters, which is dying children, homeless people, racism, the fact that there's people without clean water. And yeah, I'm crazy for fucking caring. I already had my reputation and so much of my peace stripped away from me from people who just exploited me for profit, just like Britney, just like fucking Britney, and just like fucking Britney, they put me in cuffs and tried to haul me off to a fucking mental hospital. Thankfully for me, I'm actually sane. I don't drink, I don't do hard drugs, and I meditate and stretch. So when I was in cuffs, it could have been deadly. If I would have freaked out and actually been unwell and tried to escape or tried to fight them or tried to attack them, then it could have ended with me fucking dying. But instead, I sat there fucking patiently. I waited until the psych people came. I talked to them. And they deemed me okay, because I am. That being said, it was still scary as shit. It did get really fucking mentally confusing. There were a lot of trauma responses firing in different directions. I was still smoking weed at the time, and then I took a break once all of it started getting too fucking scary, and I've just been sober for a few days. But none of this should have been allowed to happen. None of this should have been allowed to happen, and none of it should have happened. The police should not have been pounding at my door so many fucking times. People shouldn't have been abusing the 911 system. People should look for context before attacking a woman and calling her insane.
So she said a lot of things, and I'm just getting a lot of gaslighting. I feel gaslitten. I don't know if that's a word, but I feel gaslit because the part where she says that, you know, she was placed in this sort of box where she's this hysterical, crazy woman on the internet. So the only time that she can get people's attention is when she is a hysterical, crazy woman, and she's going to channel that for good use, which is to help homeless children, children who are hungry, racism, people that don't have any clean water. All of those things are amazing and great, and I applaud anybody who would want to step out of their bubble and help, because yes, the world is in trouble and we need all the help we can get. Having said that, making 300 plus TikToks saying that you are the second coming of Jesus is not really helping any of those people. So having said that, you guys, the next thing she said was when she compared herself to Britney Spears. Gabbie Boo, this is very different. Britney Spears had her rights taken away for her for 14 years almost. She didn't even have the freedom to even take a Tylenol. She couldn't just walk out to a store. She couldn't get her phone when she wanted to. There's a lot of things that she was not allowed to do that you are. So I beg you, please do not compare yourself to Britney, because Britney had every single right of her stripped away, and you have yours very well intact. The other part that kind of really stressed me out, not stressed me out, it hurt, was when she said this should not have been allowed. The phone calls, the welfare checks, the abusing of the police lines, and the last thing she said was, hang on, this part.
So many fucking times.
This part.
This should have been allowed to happen. None of this should have been allowed to happen, and none of it should have happened.
The reason that people were alarmed, the reason that people were nervous, the reason that people were scared was because of your actions. It only happened because people were worried. It only happened because of your actions.
The police should not have been pounding at my door so many fucking times. People shouldn't have been abusing the 911 system.
People were not abusing the 911 system. I'll tell you something, Gabbie Hanna, like if she watches my channel, but I'll tell you something, even people that don't like you, or even people that you hurt in the past, people that have canceled you, were worried about you. everybody, literally everybody, united and shared the same concern for you. Not only that, they defended you, they put out their neck for you, they wished you well, they prayed for you. Even people that have their own mental health situations, your situation triggered them, yet they still were worried about you. Your fans were worried about you. Even people, like I said, who do not like you were worried about you because of your actions.
People should look for context before attacking a woman and calling her insane.
The context that people looked for were the videos you were providing for them. So the videos that Gabbie provided are the reason why people acted this way. So I feel it in my heart that she is trying to gaslight, put it under the rug, which is okay. Listen, we can all move on. But what I find it in my heart, that I just find like this very ungrateful attitude about it, saying like, you guys don't have anything better to do. Like, I'm good. You know what I mean? And I just find it so sad because people were legit scared for her life. So I just honestly, I think at this time and place, Gabbie Hanna wants to pretend that nothing happened. She deleted all of the videos of this past week. She is trying to move forward. She is trying to, she's just trying to do, I guess, better. But I will tell you something, that in moving forward, next time Gabbie Hanna has one of these episodes, I can promise you that a lot of people will not believe it. And God forbid it's a real episode where she really needs help and nobody will be there to care or help her. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. I love to hear from you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.